Show, bitches. This is your weekly Grove Show. John's on his way, so he'll be here shortly. This is our annual Christmas show. We're going to talk some Christmassy things, talk some news, update you about the show, some cool things going on, update you on some really cool things. Yeah, I'll text it to you right now. I don't know what John has up his sleeve. I know what I got up my sleeve, which is really not too much. All right, I'm texting it to you now. Where the hell are you, John, on my phone? There you are. Sorry, guys. Thank you, John. Oops. There we go. Easy peasy, rice and cheesy. We're going to go a full show time before the news even gets talked about. I mean, well, no, because I'm going to wait for John, and I want to wait for more, people are piling in. Hey, what's up, J Kite, Chris, John, everybody? What I want to do is wait for some more people to get in here, and we'll go off on that tangent because there's two big items on this to talk about, really. Well, there's three, but two of them I want at least. Hey, what's up, Grobble? Two of the big items that I want to talk with more people watching, especially when John's here, because John was there, was the Nightmare Acres Outdoor Extreme Christmas Haunt. I've done the review, right, on the Dr. Giggles Facebook. We jumped on later on that night with my boy Rez. He has Rez Toba, the haunts and stuff. He reviews haunts like I used to all the time with Hauntapalooza or even on here. And we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about we're going to give you the experience, let you guys know, because I know they're going to do it again next year. We talked to the owners. We talked to the building manager. We talked to the makeup people. We've talked to actors and stuff. So we'll talk about that because I feel Christmas with haunted attractions. I know most haunted attractions, especially for Christmas. Yeah, this is the one I'm going to go into, for the viewers, I'm going to go into a full breakdown of all the cool shit that happened, at this haunt. I told you some stuff, but I haven't told you and a lot of people everything, you know what I mean? Unless you listen to the review or you listen to what Rez and I were talking about, and a lot of people don't and didn't and whatever, but it was really cool. So I'll wait for John for that, especially because it's, when I explain it to you guys understand, especially having John sitting next to me and being able to, you're going to have what happened to me and what happened to John, because we got separated and we barely saw. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm wearing the black hat instead of the red hat because I'm not really feeling Christmassy this year. I'm really not feeling the holiday. I'm not depressed. Don't take it as I'm depressed. I want to kill myself. Nothing like that. It's just I'm just not feeling. I'm not feeling the Christmas spirit. You know what I mean? I'm not feeling it. I don't care. Yeah, we're going to talk about that too, Grobble. That's another big topic that, and I honestly think that's a terrible idea, but we'll get into that too. I got that on here. The other thing is the New Year's Eve show. And the reason why I'm really pimping that out is because I actually have a money stake in this. I've got money invested into this show. I didn't get to watch that train video yet. Yeah, I am exhausted. This whole year has been a complete joke. I mean, usually being tired doesn't affect how I feel about, a holiday or something. I think this is, yeah, if you want to, time to, what do you call it? If you want to send it to me, by all means. I only have a little blip, and then and then I'm going to give my opinion on it. But if you have, if you ever want to send me the link, that's cool too, to show the presentation. That would be cool. Now it's the exhausted thing. That's my own doing. That's not, that's life, and I get it. But I really did this to myself. You know what I mean? Like, there's nobody to blame for my being exhausted except for myself. I can't blame my wife. I can't blame my kids. I can't blame you guys. I can't blame nobody. I just blame myself. Because think about it. I work a regular job, right? I travel the country fixing lights and, stadiums and retail stores and government buildings and schools and whatever. You know what I mean? The business side of places that are saving money on electric with the lighting controls, right? So that's my full-time job, right? So then, obviously I slacked on SFNEOnline, and I apologize to everybody for that. There was just the music thing came in, and I did this interview last night with this horror, it was the YouTube page is called Horror Corridor, and he interviews all these horror musicians. So, I was on it early when I first came back, and I even said in that interview, I said, look, I honestly thought I was going to come back, do a few shows, and then, put out a CD or two, and then disappear from music again, and going back to my merry life, and that didn't happen. I needed that 12 years off, I guess, to mature as a human being, to become the person I am today, whether you guys like that person or not, because I know I'm an asshole. And, sometimes I can be mean. Sometimes I'm a jerk to people, and I don't really mean to do it, but it's just, you get, you know how it is. So, but, I just don't take shit. And I'm not going to kiss anybody's ass. I'm not one of those people. I'm not into the woke shit. I'm not a liberal. I'm not per se a conservative. I'm an independent kind of guy. I'm not into the Karen bullshit. And when people keep bringing that to me, I get fucking pissed because that's not what I want in life. I see it in the theme parks. You know what I mean? I see it everywhere. And I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? So, it's just life. You know what I mean? And the music thing, it started taking off. And that was my problem. You know what I mean? And it's not, like I said, it's not you guys' problem. You guys didn't force me to do all these things. Nobody did. I was like, I want to do music. I love doing that stuff. And I love theme parks. And I love haunted houses. And I just, you know what I mean? Hey, look, Jay, I appreciate you too, especially when you're like, you know what I mean? Like, you're a good dude. I appreciate everybody that watches. I don't give a shit who you are, you know what I mean? I don't care about what your political beliefs are. I don't care what sexual orientation you are. I don't care what religion you got. I don't care what color you are. I don't care. As long as you're cool with me, I'll be cool with you. That's my life. That's how I roll. You know what I mean? I don't care about none of that. I'm friends with gay people. I'm friends with liberals. I'm friends with conservatives. I'm friends with religious people. I'm friends with Satanists. You know what I mean? Like, if you're cool with me, that's all that matters. And then I could be your friend for life. I'm a giver. You know what I mean? I always try to help people and all that. And I appreciate everybody that takes the second to watch a video to whatever it is. You know what I mean? That vibes with the music or vibes with a video or whatnot. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that from everybody. That's a true, heartfelt, honest message. You know what I'm saying? And with all the crazy stuff that goes on in my life, I'm even appreciative to, I'll give you the example with the like when I was talking last week about the New Year's Eve show, right? It's sponsored by 13th World where I work, 13th World Fright Park. A bunch of the actors are coming and they're going to roam the crowd, and, some are going to come on stage with me. Some are going to go on stage with First Jason and what, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. They don't have to do that. This isn't a paid gig. They're doing it because, one, they support me and I support 13th World. It's, hey, I'm helping promote the haunt. They're helping me at my show. It's a family kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like that atmosphere. And that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? I'm appreciative to everybody that's helped me in any kind of way. And I always got people, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Now it's, it's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what means a lot to me. You know what I mean? Everybody just vibing and doing whatever, And yeah, I've been busy, and like I said, I apologize for slacking with the SFNEOnline shit. And think next year we're gonna really bring it into the fold and really just set jobs for people to do instead of me just trying to do everything. Jay Kite will do stuff. John will do stuff. Charles will do stuff. Everybody's gonna do stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody's that we're going to have part of it. I know Chris, I still have to add Chris as a moderator on YouTube, and, we're going to bring him in to do some stuff too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not opposed to bringing people in and doing stuff. I just don't want to do it all myself. You know what I mean? Dude, I understand, especially in your situations, Jay, like you have a lot going on. Well, yeah, now, for those that don't know, Nell is my boss at the 13 Row Fright Park. He's the haunt manager. He's he's not the owner, but he's pretty much like the owner in a sense. And that dude puts in fucking work. Like, if those that have been to the haunt, no. Those that have seen stuff, no. Like, everybody put in work. You know, we're a great team with everybody. You know, I know I've apologized to Nell and Rich and Zeke and Mike and everybody for, you know, I was bam, like helping build that haunt, and then the music thing popped off, and then I disappeared because I'm in a studio, I'm doing shows and doing all this shit, and I couldn't make it to the haunt, and I felt like an asshole because I was like, I'm here for you, I'm doing, but every time Rich needed me or somebody needed me, I was there. I came, no questions asked, no fuss, no muss, whatever they needed of me, I did. You know what I mean? That was just, you know, I gave him my word. I didn't bail on him, you know, because like Rich and Zeke were worried that because the music thing was blowing up, I was going to take off during October and not be there every night and go do music. I'm like, nah, it ain't like that. I said, I told you, I'm here. I did not take one day off. Not one day. And I came early. I came, you know, and I did everything I had to do. And you know, I redeemed myself, so to speak, you know what I mean? And then acting and helping and doing what I was doing, running around. I know you did now, and I know you do now. You know what I mean? Like, I appreciate that. It's like I get it. Like I said, I felt terrible because I kind of backed off, you know, a little bit because of the music thing. But I put the music off because of having kids. That was my doing. Nobody forced me to have kids, but I had to do the right thing and be a dad. And I had to put music on the back burner. Jeremy turned 18 yesterday. Guess what? No more back burner for the kids. I will always be there for my kids. I love my kids. I will do anything for my kids. But I'm not, no matter what I want to do, and I tell my kids like that, I'm like, and I'm going to tell all of you this. Do not give up shit. I mean, unless you actually have to. Yeah, I mean, and I appreciate that now. He's saying, Karina and I did your set, bud, because we are. We always help each other. I mean, we talk on the phone all the time now. We're like, we're really a family. We're not, it's not Nell, my friend, anymore. It's like Nell, my brother from another mother. You know what I mean? You know? And it's like, I get it. You know what I mean? And that's what it means to me. It's not about, I mean, if I was like going to work at the haunt and I wanted big money, I wouldn't work at the haunt. You don't make, as like a haunt actor or whatever, you don't make a lot of money. You really don't. The only people that are making the money really are the owners. That's where the big money comes in for them, you know, for the business. Someone like me is making peanuts. You know what I mean? But I do it. It's not about the money. It's because I love doing it. And for those that have never worked in a haunted house, especially at 13th World with everybody, it's run like a family. Yeah, you don't make money. You do it. You have to do stuff like a haunted house because you love it. If you're looking at it I mean, unless you own it and you build it and then, you know, over a few years and then it starts building and you get more popular and then you'll make crazy money. Trust me, in a month's time, those places make a lot of money. You know, I've heard it from other haunts. They tell me how much money they make. You know, how many guests they got rolling through and all that. And I'm telling you, you don't do it for the money. You, just like Nell said, you do it from the heart. That's what you do. You do it because you love it, not because you want money. Because if you want it for money, you're going to be disappointed after your first paycheck and go, fuck this, I quit. That's what you're going to do. You know, you got working in a haunt is not for everybody. It's not. You have to be a special kind of person to work in one. One, you got to be great at ad-libbing on the fly. Because somebody will say, like a guest coming through will say something to you, and they're expecting something to come back at you. You know what I mean? It's part of the show. You know what I mean? You talk shit, I talk shit back, and so on. Or I say something funny, you laugh. Or you say something funny to me, and my job's not to break character. I'm supposed to make sure you're entertained, scare you, etc., etc. You paid us to come to a show. That's what, you know what I mean? That's what we do. And because we all love it, that's why we do it. You're not getting rich being a haunt act. I mean, unless you're like some crazy, like famous person, you're not making any money doing it. It kind of reminds me of wrestling. Like wrestlers, unless you're like top tier, you know, superstar, you ain't making no money. You know what I mean? You're not making like millions of dollars. Certain WWE stars do, but it's like the same thing. You do it because you love it, not because it's your way of life and bread and butter. That's not why. You know. Someone says something to Terrify is gonna chase him with a sawzall. You know, and like I said, this whole thing with the haunt thing, man, like I love doing it. I mean, as you get older, it gets a little tougher to run around and go crazy. You know what I mean? But you could do it. You know, but as you get older, it gets tougher. I mean, I don't know how many years left I got acting. You know what I mean? I know it's not many. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a toll on your body. That whole month of November and the first week or so of November, your body's like, ah. Thank God for a hot tub, let me tell you. Thank God for a hot tub. Because I don't think, if I didn't have a hot tub, I don't think I'd be acting anymore, to be honest. My body, and plus, again, that's all the stupid shit I've done in my life. All the belly flop contests on cruise ships and just doing stupid, trying to be like Jackass and getting messed up, and then doing shows and jumping around and falling off stages and going like, yeah, I'm surprised I'm still alive. We'll say that much. But yeah, it's like, so that's why I love the haunt thing. It's fun. Besides, where else can you go to pay to mess with somebody, scare the shit out of them, and get paid to do it? You know what I mean? Like, and then if you like work at a touch haunt, you get to grab people and have fun with them, and you know, you come to me, you get hit with the tickle, but not no. My tickle time days are kind of over now because I'm moving from the clowns to asylum. So you won't find me doing the tickle time. I have to make sure we find the correct clowns to teach them the proper tickle time procedure. You know, we have to do that. It's no more Giggles the Clown. It is now Giggles, Dr. Giggles, me as my music character, running around an asylum, balls to the wall, running around with Terrifier and everybody else, just going and causing havoc. You know what I mean? Like, it's just causing havoc. So we'll see what happens this year. I can't wait to see what happens this coming year with this, because it should be interesting. It definitely should. And then, I mean, oh, look who, hey, ho, bitch. Oh, my God. You're ready for bed. Are you sleeping over or something? You're just ready for bed.
Is yours?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, your chair's over there.
Yeah.
I did that. Merry Christmas. Look at him. John's here in the flesh. He made it. Uh-oh, what did he do now? What is it? Oh, straw. What's in your bag? You got any, like, drugs or anything in there?
Nah.
Oh, what kind of fun?
But I do have your pizzelles upstairs.
Oh, shit. I hope they save me some. Jay, you're crying about 26 degrees, buddy?
We're about to go down to 18, even below that.
Who?
By tomorrow
Who,
night.
here?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Yeah, nah. Look, dude. Yeah, see, we're going below. We might hit, what, 0 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to wham? Give him the wambulance about 26. Yeah, wambulance on the 26 degrees. Imagine he's crying about 26 degrees. Dude, why don't you live over here? You'll kill yourself.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry New Year.
Imagine if he like lived here for a month in the winter.
Oh, my God.
He would kill himself. I don't want you to, but
hey,
I'm just saying.
Look at what I sent you with the temperatures for Florida.
Oh, I know. Hey, what's up, Zach? What's up, buddy? Yeah, no. It's a 2-piece, right? Or is it a onesie?
It's a 2-piece.
Oh, 2-piece. He's wearing a 2-piece pajama set. That's the Grinch.
Hey, I might as well wear this.
Yeah, I mean, I used to like really put time and effort into like planning like the Christmas shows. Now it's just wing it. Whatever happens, happens. But hey, we're dressed. I got the Krampus.
I have my Snoopy ears.
Yep. All of Florida will be dead by Christmas morning.
Yeah.
Good. We just need enough workers to work at
Universal.
Yeah. Speaking of Universal, I'm going to give you the first tidbit of news. I think I showed it to you.
Yes.
About TransWorld. It dropped today, and I got to sign up for it. I still got to buy my tickets, but I'll buy the tickets and then I'll sign up for it. Oh, Terrifier wants to kill you now. You won't be dead, Chris. Just stay in your house, turn the heat on, you're good. Just don't
Terrified
go.
can kill Cupcake on New Year's Eve. If he's there. Yeah.
No, Terrified is going to be there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He,
Yeah, he is.
He's going to have his sidekick with him, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard about it? Yeah. But anyway, so Trans World's coming up in February. I know I'm going. He's going. Nell's going. There's a whole shit ton of people going. But today they dropped for a seminar. Let me talk about that because that's, now that you're here, this is pretty cool. I mean, I'm not one for seminars. I have a different vision for our economy.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You tank it even more.
Yeah, that's his vision. He wants us all dead. Where the hell? Oh, right here. So, special. This is for a seminar that has Universal Orlando. Now, Trans World is a Halloween Haunt Expo. So it's not going to be just Universal Creative talking about rides or anything. Special guest presenter TJ Manarino, Vice President of Art and Design Entertainment Division at Universal Orlando. This is a big thing because Halloween Horror Nights. So, oh yeah, right here. The name of the seminar.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Horror
to
is it's from 3:15 to 4:15 on the Friday. Horror is Universal, evolving the nightmare of Halloween Horror Nights.
We definitely gotta sign up for it.
Yeah, maybe when I get done with this, I'll. He also has two other seminars for Trans World. The first one is from 12:45 to 1:45. It's called Emerging Trends in the Haunted Attractions Business. He's with it. There's somebody, Ben Armstrong from Netherworld Haunted House, Chris Stafford from 13th Floor Entertainment Group, and then TJ Manarino, Universal Orlando. Then, oh, this is cool. Universal's Great Movie Escape. Story is the Adventure. It's Friday, 10:15 to 11:15, but it says speaker, TJ Manarino and the Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights team.
That's Friday, what, 10:15 to 11:15?
Yep, but it says the Universal Orlando Entertainment team will give a behind-the-scenes journey into the creative development process behind the park's first ever interactive escape experience. Yeah, so yeah. I think when you get that, I think you get all three, I think.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to book that.
Yeah.
You know, I wish New Year's Eve was going to be 85 degrees here. You get it, you know.
We're going to get 60s.
For Christmas? Oh, New Year's?
Eve.
All right. Yeah, a little rain, though, I saw.
Yeah.
Hopefully that goes. I mean, I don't care about rain. It's the snow I don't want. I don't want to hear about snow. You know? I mean, if it would have snowed today, then hey, it would have snowed today. But I don't have to worry about the snow today. Happy holidays, Jay. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
So, yeah, so if you're going to Trans World and that's something you're thinking about, you can go to the seminar. It should be, I mean, if we could take video of it, I'll take video of this. I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
Of the seminar, and then we can, get people to watch that. I think especially the people that like haunts and stuff like that will definitely enjoy that.
Yeah.
Or maybe like even a theme park fan would like to see a behind the scenes of
Universal's,
like whatever they're talking about for Halloween Horror Nights might be something that people would like. I know I would. I mean, I'm glad it's only an hour, because you know me, I can't sit still for an hour.
No, you can't.
I would have to go in there like really fucking stoned and just be like, that was great information. I would just watch the video later. Because Jess was like, if you don't want to go, I want to go.
I want to go myself.
Yeah, so I don't know how. Well, let's click the link. It'll tell us. He's gonna wear his sunflower glasses all weekend. Oh, it's $95 to get in. Oh, I can't even look at it, I guess. Wait, where's seminars?
Yeah, there you go.
So let's just look at Friday. Where is it? Oh, it's at the end of the night, right? Somewhere. Oh, wait, that's 8:30. Makeup. What the hell's seminars? I don't even see that on here. Maybe they didn't
Add it on yet. Ooh, we're gonna have to probably get those tickets.
The asylum.
Yeah.
See, I don't think Jess gonna go because she just saw that already. I think. Well, she just saw them. She went with her mom. She took off a night at the freight park.
Yeah.
Because Esther had bought tickets. Because she bought the tickets before the haunt season started, and Jess didn't know if Jess said at first she wasn't gonna work. Then she decided she was gonna work, so she already had tickets. So it's not up here, so I don't even know how much it is. Bastards. They're not showing it. Damn it. What the hell? Right? I clicked the wrong fucking thing.
Duh.
I'm a dumbass. Thursday, let's see. What does that say? Nuts and bolts of nightly operation at the 13th gate. Hay rides, terrifying truth. Panel. Where the hell am I? Oh, wait, where is it? So makeup. Projection, is it possible? Panel. It's not up here yet.
Check Fridays. Was it on Fridays?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Friday. Let's look at Friday. Where are we? Let's see. 13 Secrets, Art, Carving, How to Make a Monster. What's his name in that? Oh, no. These are disgusting. 10 quick tips to grime up your haunted house.
Horror Universal right there.
Yep.
55.
$55 for Horror is Universal, Evolving the Nightmares of the Halloween Horror Nights. So, yeah, after I get done with the show, I think I'm going to do it. Dee Dee. So, it's $55 for that Halloween Horror Nights seminar.
Yeah.
And this is something, especially if you work at a haunt in any capacity, you should go to that seminar. Because, look, we all know when it comes to Universal, even at 13th World, we call it Universal Quality.
Yeah.
To really get that.
I have a chin strap.
He does. He's got ears for a chin strap. So you got, everybody it costs money, obviously. They're spending like $25 million a year.
Yeah.
Not for for their whole ever existence. No. Per year, they're spending $25 million. Except for last year, it was $50 million.
Yeah.
But they spend on average about $25 million a year. They, it's crazy, right? To spend that money. But you see, that's to put on that whole event. So between the food, the salaries, the decor, building the sets, all the rights you got to spend the money on, et cetera, et cetera. So to have the story and have that quality, most haunts don't have that quality. A lot do, but not most. There's quite a bit that have that like top-tiered movie they're a movie company. So of course they're going to have that quality, right? So, and they have the money to do it. So your average haunt does not have the money to do it. So most haunts have a shoestring budget. So you got to be creative. You got to have people that can work and do stuff. So that's where it comes into play, where you got to, whatever money you got to make it, you got to stretch that money and use it to the best of your ability for the biggest bang for your buck. You don't want to spend it all on one item. You want to spend all that money on multiple items. So in a haunt, you got to learn how to do a lot of shit. You have, you know what I mean? You can't just be like, we'll wing it. I'm just going to get all my shit from Spirit. You cannot.
You have to DIY shit. You have to make your own shit.
Yep, there's plenty of YouTube videos to show you how to build certain things, and you just put your own spin on it. Well, yeah, but for me now, I like to just hear I'm always like nerdy in the sense of I like to see how they did it, and I like to learn things. I do. I'm not afraid to learn. I personally, for me, I like to see what their process is. Like what gets their brain ticking. What? Yeah, History and Leisure said, well, that means you're gifted and experienced. And he is. He really is.
He honestly is.
I suck at tools. Everybody at 13th World can attest to that.
Yes.
My own parents can attest to that.
I can attest for that.
Yep. So I'm a creative guy. That's why, you need me to make you a song, I'll make you a song. I can rap my ass off. I can't build my ass off. I suck at that. That's where Nell comes in. So I can, like me and Nell, we bounce ideas off of each other all the time.
Yeah.
He'll tell me stuff. Yeah, I am the thumbtack king. I am. Because they were laughing when we're hanging things up with thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks.
Yeah, they were laughing. I am the thumbtack king. I can't help it. It is what it is. And I got no shame in my game at all. I have no shame whatsoever about that. I know I'm a shitty builder.
Screw king. I screw everything in.
Yeah. So it's like, I just like to see the process learn, even though I can't do it, but I like to see it. But I always like to be creative and come up with ideas like, hey, throw that out there. See what, I just like being creative. That's my thing. I'll be creative all day long and entertain you. My father was like, you ain't meant to do this job. You're meant to be an entertainer, not work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And hopefully next year, or at least by 24, I don't have to work my job anymore. And I don't even need to make millions of dollars doing this. As long as I'm making at least what I'm making now or more, I'll quit my job all day.
Yeah.
I will quit. I will walk the fuck out. I'll go to my dad and go, I fucking quit. Take your shit out of my house and get the fuck out of here. That's what I would. I know that sounds rotten.
Did they make it right?
Oh, yeah, it's perfect. Thank you. It's perfect. Nope.
I figured I'm going to Dunkin'. I might as well get you your coffee for your Christmas gift.
Thanks. Hey, you know the right way to my heart, right through my stomach.
You know I always do.
Oh, I know, especially them pizzelles, you motherfucker.
They're upstairs.
I hope they save me some.
You're going to get more to next week, too.
Okay, but still, I hope they... But that doesn't do me any good if they eat them all now.
I know.
I'll have to make them
There's
puke it up.
2 buckets up there.
You got a house full of fat asses. We like to eat.
I know.
You should have brought like 6.
Well, I only made 2 batches today.
Oh, no, I'm only joking. But
I know.
The way that
I made 2 batches
because remember,
specifically for you guys.
I know, but remember last year, they didn't last long in this house.
No,
They were
and I gave you what? A big pan of them, too.
There was probably 100 of them or more. They were gone in like a day.
There's 62 up there.
Oh, that's not enough. I might not get any. I don't know. Everybody's like trying to be on diets when it's Christmas. Ain't nobody on a fucking diet.
No one's going to have a diet.
Nobody's on a diet. All right. So, let's get, that wasn't even on here.
Speaking of Christmas, I'm pissed because your gift comes in tomorrow. One of your gifts.
Yeah, and?
I'm pissed about it.
Why?
I wanted it in tonight.
Who cares?
Because you would have had it on the show.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would have been cool, but I get it. It's all right. The next show,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Before I forget, there will be no show next week. I just do not have the time.
No, we have a lot of shit we have to get done.
Well, Tuesday, I got to go to Vermont for a job.
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, I got to take Jeremy to finally get him an ID. Thursday, I'm in the studio doing the Valentine's EP. Friday, I'm picking up first Jason from the Logan Airport.
Mm-hmm.
Go get food, smoke a lot of weed, go to the studio, record a song for 13th World, then drop him off at the hotel in Worcester, come home, load my van up with my shit for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, ho, 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 Jason.
Ho, ho, ho.
Remember one thing for New Year's Eve. Just the tip.
Yeah.
And then, so that's Friday, going in the studio with a real Jason Voorhees. And then, that's what, Friday?
Yeah.
And then Saturday is the show.
Saturday's the show, and then Sunday is just a rest day.
Anybody wakes me up on Sunday is going to die. I'm telling everybody right now that is listening, that texts me, calls me, messages me on... Let me message you guys first. Don't call me. Leave me alone. Let me sleep.
I'll be with you, so I can wish you a Happy New Year in person.
No. I'm talking about when I go home, go to sleep, and then... I'm talking about that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're all going to be partying and going crazy on New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's nuts. All right, let's get this news out of the way. Let's get it out of the way. Okay, this one's a quick one. Walt Disney World, Chef Mickey.
Yay, Chef Mickey's.
No, I'm not talking about Christmas. I'm talking about New Year's Day, not Christmas.
Next week, you're going to get a countdown video.
Nice. So, anyway, Chef Mickey, I've done it. It's a great character at one of the hotels. It's the one that the monorail goes through. they're finally bringing back the buffet. It wasn't a buffet.
Yeah.
So that's coming back in 23. See, you bring Iger back, you get all the good shit back.
Everything's coming back one by one.
Yep. See, they had to lose a lot of season pass holders for that to happen too.
Yeah.
They were losing money and people. So for those that got plans, you could start. I don't know the exact date when the buffet's coming, but it's coming.
It's coming.
For Super Nintendo World lovers, that's Super Mario, right?
Donkey Kong.
Well, no, there's a small. They're not getting Donkey Kong. I don't know, or maybe they are. I don't know what they're getting. Somebody here knows what Hollywood's getting. Anyway, they actually have an opening date for the land. It's coming sooner than you think. So, Super Nintendo World will open to the public at Universal Hollywood on February 17th. However, for the parks...
2023!
Yep. Oh, Donkey Kong might come later. To be determined. And it says the park's annual pass holders, they will get the opportunity to enjoy a number of pass holder preview dates set to take place on January 29th through 31st, February 3rd through 4th, and February 8th through 11th. Oh, I'd like to be there for my birthday. It says you can't just show up to the park, however. Advanced registration is required as attendance will be limited on each date. So check your email or with the park for details because the online registration for these dates is said to open sometime on January 5th.
Wow.
So...
And that's going to be fun trying to get into that. Is it going to be like another Taylor Swift situation?
Probably. People are going to be begging people. They'll be like, I'll give you $1,000 for your shit. But so if, and those that have no idea, like somebody like Nell probably doesn't care, but doesn't know, but people like that don't really know what the fuck we're talking about. It's Super Nintendo World. They got the Super Mario Kart ride and a whole little land with Super Mario and Super Nintendo and all that. And I'm excited for when it goes down to Florida. It's going to be the biggest one of them all.
And I'm waiting to see how it comes out, especially for that Donkey Kong.
Right, I know. You seem to really love that. Like after the track
I
jumping
am.
shit.
Well, I'm a big Donkey Kong fan, so.
So history is The Secret Life of Pets uses the ride system in the Mario area was just too small to have both rides from Japan Epic. I think there's going to be a hot princess there. You're going to have, what's her name? Princess Peach?
Princess Peach.
Yeah, she'll be there. You can go fondle her.
You can fondle her peaches.
Yeah, touch her peaches. Maybe not in real life, but in your mind. Because, for Universal... Let's try that again. For Universal Orlando fans of The Mummy, now it got added to the Express Pass now.
That works for you.
Yeah, and the signs around the ride no longer say in technical rehearsal. The website still says it. So I don't know if it's getting ready to pull out of technical rehearsal. Yeah, they're probably going to pull a Galaxy's Edge. Probably would. Oh, also Dudley Do Right Falls has reopened. It was closed. They had construction walls blocking it from the bridge. I
wonder what they were doing.
No, it was just annual maintenance. And then Jurassic Park River Adventures going down in January for like a month or something.
Yeah, for like a month to redo.
Probably the hole in the wall and well, because have you ever ridden that ride?
Yeah.
I love that ride. In the beginning after you go through the gates and that big giant dinosaur head comes up, the Brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Well, that thing wasn't working.
Yeah, so they're gonna be working on probably the animatronics and work on probably the wall.
Yeah, they're gonna do painting and
all the maintenance stuff that they need to get done.
Yeah. Whatever's broken, they'll fix, paint some stuff, fix the hole in the wall from the hurricane.
Because I always look forward to looking at that head coming up. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, we're like, because we rode it. Yeah, we rode it and we're like, oh. We rode it twice while we were there. Like once each day. And both days that head wasn't working.
Yeah.
I'm like, then a little bit after that, I hear, oh, okay, now they're going to go fix him. Yeah. They're going to fix, because they'll probably drain all the water, clean it.
Yeah, they'll clean everything out.
Probably paint the floor.
Yeah, they'll probably pressure wash and repaint.
Yep. Fix up some stuff, make things look pretty. I mean, it's a short rehab, so don't get your panties in a bunch, so to speak. Now at SeaWorld, the Pipeline Coaster track has been completed. So that's done. So
I seen that myself. I was gonna post that.
yep, it looks cool. I mean, when I was there, you got to. I put some pictures up of the ride. I mean, you can get pretty close to it,
Yeah.
and it looks fun. Oh, John wants to know, are those C cups or D cups?
Maybe C.
Jess says mine are like an A cup. I was like, you would know. 2024 markers have been found at SeaWorld Orlando.
SeaWorld's really stepping up and building everything now.
Well, you know what? As a company, and they're adding rides, they don't have a lot of parks. You know what I mean? So they're adding rides, and they're strategically putting the rides in. You know what I mean? Like flat rides, coasters, and stuff like that. So I'm intrigued, and I really took a good look at the seats. The difference between like Green Lantern at Jersey, and this all the stand-up coasters before this just had that metal bar. There was nothing.
Yeah.
There was no actual seat. So you're resting your nutsack on a damn metal bar. So when you're coming down, you hit them transitions, all you're doing is banging your balls on the fucking bar.
It's a ball buster.
Literally. I am telling you, a woman had to have designed those restraints.
That's for sure. They had
to.
They had to.
Well, go have fun with the airport, and we'll talk to you later. But yeah, like I said, it actually has like a little seat for your ass and a little horn. So it's kind of like you're sitting and you got a dick coming out kind of thing. But it looks like...
like on South Park.
Yeah.
Stan Marsh's idea for a electrical bike.
So yeah, so you got all that stuff going on and all that. And... So yeah, I'm intrigued, and hopefully this one isn't a nut buster, because I will ride it at least once. And if it hurts my nuggets...
You're going to hear about it.
You're going to hear about it, and then I will never ride it again. I don't care how cool it is. Like, you got to really think about a guy's nutsack. That hurts. I don't want to be riding around with my balls hurting. You know, it's not fun. Not fun at all on a roller coaster. Because you're standing up with a little ass seat kind of thing, and you're bouncing up and down your balls.
Bouncy balls.
Bouncy balls. Yeah, I don't want you bouncing my balls. What the hell, you know?
Well, we're getting the female experience.
Terrible. All right, so here's one of the big topics of the three. I mean, I didn't have a lot to talk about tonight. I really didn't. So even after we're done with this, I mean, when we talk about Nightmare Acres, it's going to be quite the lengthy topic. That's probably going to take a half hour, 45 minutes itself. So, anyway, as Grobble was saying, this thing started popping up about there is this activist, this group. It's called the Land and Buildings Investment Management. They own 3% of shares of Six Flags.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they own 3%, they proposed to Zim Zalabim and the board of directors to sell all the land underneath all the parks to monetize the land, and Six Flags leases back the land.
Are they dumb?
I don't know if it's going to happen, but look, I think that's the stupidest, biggest fucking mistake.
It is, because you own your own property. You don't have to worry about it. If you sell off the land and then lease it to somebody, that person can sell it out from under you and basically tell you to screw.
Yeah, that's another thing. I'm telling you, if this happens, kiss Six Flags goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
It will be fucking gone. I don't want to hear, no, it's a great money. No, it's not, and I'll tell you why. I've seen a lot of companies do this with their... I only know because I know a lot and I've been there. JCPenney headquarters.
Yeah.
That building is ginormous. It is ridiculous. It's huge.
Yeah.
It'd probably take you an hour to walk across
huge.
the whole... Well, they no longer own it and they're no longer in it anymore. Because they did that. They sold the building, and they were leasing it, and they got out of the lease when they claimed bankruptcy.
Yeah.
When they claimed bankruptcy, they got out of the lease. They no longer own it, and everybody from the CEO, except unless you work in a store, but all the major people that are working in that all now work from home. CEO, there's no headquarters anymore. A lot of companies have done this. It never has ended well, ever. In the history of business, I have never seen somebody sell their land, lease the land from who they sold it to, and it ended well. If Six Flags, I am telling you now, if Six Flags does this, just start the countdown clock of its demise.
Yeah.
It might take 5, 10, 20 years, but it will be gone.
Again, this is a activist group that gives a crap about the land, pretty much.
No, what'll happen? I'm telling you, this is my prediction. If Six Flags agrees to it, you know who's going to buy it? Land and Buildings Investment Group, and then they're going to make all that money from Six Flags for rental, and then when they feel that the land's worth a lot more money, they're going to go, oh, you got 5 years, you're the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like,
either that, or they're gonna make sure that they approve every ride being dismantled, and then all those parks are gonna be turned into condos or parks for recreation
or shopping plazas or whatever it is. So I'm telling you,
pretty much that's what it's gonna end up.
Do not. I mean, I don't have a stake in any of these shares with any of these. So I'm telling you, do not get excited about this. Do not be like, yay! Because I'm telling you, if they do it, kiss Six Flags goodbye. Because it always happens. Unless they make some... Yeah, the Fright Park gave Six Flags one hell of a run this year. Because everybody... I didn't hear one good thing about from anybody.
And you can see my video.
There is nobody that said Fright Fest was good. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. Not one person. They need to give up Fright Fest.
Now, you look at this selling off land and leasing it back. Let's take Six Flags in Wingland, for example. You sell their acreage.
Yeah.
What's one big part of their acreage? The Grove.
Yeah.
They're going to force the Grove to be a regular park area again. And they're going to make sure...
They used to have rides down there?
No. I'm saying they're going to force it to be a regular park again, and Six Flags is not going to be able to use it.
No, I feel in the turn... I mean, the funny thing is, I might not even have my membership anymore. Like an oopsie. I mean, I could probably pay and get it back.
Yeah.
Because I had lost my credit card. I don't know what the fuck I did with it. Well, that credit card was monthly paying the membership. Yeah. Well, I didn't change the credit card information.
Yeah.
So.
Well, if it's like within so many.
They give you like a couple months. As long as you pay it.
Yeah.
They'll let you. And I'm debating whether or not to continue my membership.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I don't. Right now, it's kind of like with the Disney thing. I don't like the way the company's running. I don't feel that warm, fuzzy feeling anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need attractions every year added to it, but they're adding nothing. The customer service with the employees is shit. When you look at the employees, they don't look like they want to be there. They look fucking miserable. The rides are always breaking down because they don't know how to take care of shit. Rides go down for months, years, come back, break down for months. Like, they don't know what they're doing. And they're adding bullshit rides that are shit. You know what I mean? And stupid things. Like, I'm okay with Supergirl, the new Enterprise ride. Like, I like rides like that.
Yeah.
I like Harley Quinn. I hate the Joker. That ride's a piece of shit.
That ride's a joke, period.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And then on top of it, you also... What else did they add? Oh, Cyborg. Okay, Cyborg is... Well, boring.
Yeah, it's an okay ride. But I don't ride it all the time. I don't even ride it. I didn't even ride it last season once. I don't even think we rode it.
No, actually you did.
Did I?
Yeah,
I don't
when
remember
we
riding
were
it.
caught in that rainstorm.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I remember that now. Yeah.
We were caught in the rainstorm.
Yeah, we wanted to be dry, so we just
Yeah.
waited in the queue line, rode the ride. Yeah. But regardless,
Yeah.
they're not putting in good enough rides to keep my attention. I've become such a theme park snob. I only go to parks that I like.
Yeah.
I'm not going to shit no more. I'm not. If I don't really like Canopy Lake, I know you guys love it. That park is so overrated.
Yeah. Well,
But I mean, a lot of people like it, and if you guys like it, that's fine.
I'm
Enjoy
dying
it.
to see what else they can come up with, because it seems like the last couple of years they're starting to listen to.
And that's what they need. Well, because I know. Yeah, see, Kara said we quit our memberships. Just it's not enjoyable anymore, and they take snacks away. Well, certain snacks like fried dough,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean. Like it's just all nickel and dime. Like I don't.
Just like you look at Lake Compounds. I will say Lake Compounds, the thrill pass that they have just set up now,
Yeah.
that's actually not a bad idea. If you're actually willing to go to all those places that are part of that package. That's good. But then you look at parks like, say, Hershey.
Yeah.
That's actually growing little by little. They're growing, and now they're actually stepping up with the RMC.
Yep.
You look at your favorite park,
Knoebels.
Look at it. How can you not like that park?
And it's not all big crazy thrill machines.
No, it's all the old fashioned stuff that you like.
Yeah.
That we grew up with.
Yeah, it's like for me. I know a lot of you young whippersnapper, Karen roller coaster enthusiasts are like, no, I want a 500 fucking foot roller coaster. And if you don't, your park's shit. Fuck you, man, and your 500-foot roller coaster. Shove them up your ass.
Well, look at how many people are complaining about that family spaghetti bowl coaster that Fiesta is getting.
I think that's great for them.
Honestly, I think all parks should stop looking at that and throwing those type of rides in.
You need more family rides. It's not about the thrill rides.
Yeah.
Oh
And
yeah,
honestly,
I want to go up for the Bayon's Curve. I love that ride. It's
Bayon's
such a
Curve's good.
It's a stupid ride. Like I don't care about a 500-foot roller coaster. I don't care. I just want fun. I want a great experience out of the ride. I don't need to be banged like wood coasters. I'm not riding. I'm not.
No, they're
there's only a few.
They jack up your back as much as possible.
I'm only gonna ride a handful. Like I like the Phoenix. I like Boulder Dash. I like flying in turns at Knoebels.
Yeah.
I like Twister at Knoebels. There's some at Kennywood that I enjoy.
The Comet at Great Escape.
The last time I rode it was kind of rough.
It wasn't bad when
I know they've been retracking it. I'm tired. Like Coney Island Cyclones probably needs a retrack, right?
Completely a retrack, yeah.
Because I rode it after they completed it a few years ago.
Yeah.
Last time I was there was, I don't know, 18, something like that.
But
Goliath at Great America. Yeah, it's got that. You know. I mean, it's not bad, but it's got that whole. It's not, technically it's not really a wood coaster. Even it's got that. What do they call that shit that they put on it?
the topper track.
Yeah, topper track. It's still steel. It's still steel. Everything's wood about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I rode it when it first opened. It was smooth. It was great. But I'm talking about these rides that like kill you. You know, like the what's that company that doesn't exist anymore? They made like the one that made like Corkscrew.
Oh, Arrow.
Yeah. I don't want to ride no more Arrow rides. They fucking suck. I'm tired of you friggin' let's save every fucking ride people.
Arrows are they lasted the years. It's time to let
They
them
were
go.
great for the time. They were great for the time.
You look at Arrows back in the day, they were actually the innovator of a lot of the new coaster stuff that we're getting today. Now you look at who's a big pot in the industry. Vacoma's coming back with vengeance now. Intamin's starting to come back again, surprisingly. Now you also have the giants that are starting to fall back again. RMC, PTC, and then Gravity Group. You have those starting to fall backwards again.
Yeah.
So what's happening again? We're going back up again into the steel industry again.
Yeah, because it costs too much to maintain them. They don't maintain them right. Six Flags should not own a wood coaster.
No.
Neither should Cedar Fair. Cedar Fair shouldn't own one. The only people that should own them is like Knoebels.
Yeah. It's the family-owned parks that are going to take care of their own coasters because they know those are going to be their money makers.
Yeah, and for me, I'm sorry, but I yeah, see, comments seem rough. Like Wicked Cyclone, great. Superman, great. And look, when it comes to you enthusiasts that want to say, no, don't get rid of my wood coaster. Don't get rid of my coaster. I don't give a shit what coaster gets ripped out. I want a good, smooth, not trying to murder me ride. Like, you know what I mean? Like my back.
History and Lisa, Lindsay, he said it right.
Arrow just failed to adapt. B&M basically adapted from Arrow, but are stalling out as everyone has their loopers and inverts, as well as being too costly to gain new interest.
Exactly, and he hit it right on the nail with B&M.
Yeah,
because you have to look at B&M. We all look at B&M as quote unquote the Cadillac of all rides, all coasters. Well, again, B&M does make some crazy coaster ideas. Again, they're expensive. If your pocket's getting out of B&M, that means you're not getting shit for about 2-3 years.
Yeah, like El Toro, like Jay said, El Toro, that ride is a piece of shit. Yeah. They shouldn't even be trying to fix it. They should be looking at
RMC actually completely doing
No. Rip it down.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Completely revert everything.
And do something different.
Do everything all different. They already have an RMC. They have the single track. Okay, fine. Well, everybody wants to see RMC El Toro completely all together. Well, let them completely tear out El Toro, tear out everything on that land, and start from fresh. Because if you bring back, say, an idea like a Wicker Man, you bring that to, say...
Oh, don't have them put fire effects. They're going to last a week and then they're never going to go off.
No, I'm saying if you bring the idea of Wicker Man from across the sea back over here, and you let them do their own thing and make it a complete hybrid, that'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah, it could be.
And that would actually rival what El Toro used to be.
Yeah, well, plus Six Flags itself needs to just stop adding effects.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to take care of them. They don't know what they're doing. They're just terrible.
Well,
they should just be a regular amusement park. Forget your themes. Just put the roller coaster in because you're not doing any of your rides justice, Six Flags. You fucking suck at what you do. Just be a regular amusement park like you always were. Forget about DC. Forget about Looney Tunes. Just put a ride in. Don't worry about putting your cardboard cutouts in your shitty fog machine that's underneath the van from day one that doesn't work. Nothing works anymore. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. Nothing works and everything looks like shit. And I'm sick of it myself. That's why if I accidentally did let my pass go, fuck you, Six Flags. I out. I got passes to Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, you know what I mean? I got that. You know what I mean? Like, I do not need your bullshit parks. I do not need your disgusting, trash-filled, ghetto-ass parks. I'm tired of it. It looks like I went through South Providence and we got robbed going in there. It does. It's a ghetto. They don't know how.
Six Flags New England turned into Central Falls. Let's just put it that
way.
They
did. It's the ghetto. I'm waiting to, like, Six Flags employees come out with a gun and rob me. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a low class.
Well, they are robbing you. They're robbing you every time you get food.
Oh, yeah.
Every time you go.
And the food tastes like shit.
Yeah, it does.
The only good thing they got is an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
That's about it. And the
Thrill
soda.
Shakes used to be good.
Yeah, Thrill Shakes used to be good. They used to have good food.
The buffalo chicken's good.
It's hit and miss because sometimes they're getting the fucking sauce is dry. Like, it's supposed to be wet, not caked in, disgusting. Yeah. And let me tell you, the food is terrible. Everything about Six Flags is terrible now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you people that don't go anywhere besides Six Flags, trust me, go somewhere besides Six Flags. Anywhere.
Go to Knoebels. Go to Carowinds. Go to
Even
Kings Island.
Even go to Canopy Lake, because Canopy Lake's clean.
Canby Lake is 10 times cleaner.
I just think it's an overrated park because it doesn't have enough rides for me.
Well, again, Canby is actually now has been focused on family atmosphere.
I don't care about. I don't care about the family. I'm okay with that.
I'm happy with what they actually have.
I mean, they have. I think they're finally realizing what they are, and they're not trying to compete with Six Flags.
And they're stepping up.
Yeah, that's what they need to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there was behind-the-scenes drama within the families that own it. Yeah. One wanted to spend money. One didn't want to spend money. One was like, I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like, they were always fighting. People were like, we got to add shit to survive.
You have to add no matter what.
Even if it's not every year, but every couple, every 2-3 years. Look at what they're adding
this year. That, whatever that thing is.
What are they adding? I don't even know.
The one that Jess actually got hated from Hershey Park. That was over by Jolly Rancher.
Oh, that spinny ride?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of those. Look at the other things that they've been adding, little by little, and things that nobody has actually said anything about.
Yeah.
You know, little things here and there are adding up where it's actually starting to make them look better.
Yeah.
They just got rid of the Arrow, finally.
Yep, that thing was a piece
of shit. How many years have we actually complained about
that? Hey,
that?
Kevin Kicking Model, what's up? Kicking Kevin Model, what's going on, brother?
What up?
But yeah, it's like, when it comes to like Six Flags, look, I don't hate the employees. You know what I mean? Yeah. I love Jen and I love Pete and everybody.
Everybody that's there actually does treat you fine. It's just the fact that now they went too corporatized and went too far on the corporate motto.
Yeah.
Whereas, okay, let's nickel and dime everybody.
Yeah, and it's like, look, if for me to spend my money, I'm not a millionaire. I have an X amount of dollars to spend. I'm not going to spend whatever it costs on these parks for me and my two sons.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to go anymore. Like, I don't want to go to the Six Flags. I don't ever want to set foot in there again. I know it sounds crazy. I have a fucking, look at what's the name of the friggin' thing. That's for Six Flags New England Online.
And it's eventually going away this year coming up.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't hate, per se, I hate what it's become. It's not fun anymore. It's just a bunch of nickel diamond. They take all your perks away.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not fun anymore. Like, I go there and I'm like,
yeah.
Like, it's not, I mean, people want to go and you love it and that's what you can afford and whatever. Hey, I get it. You know, especially in today's world, shit's expensive. I get it. And if that's for you, hey, I'm not going to knock you because you like it. That's what you like. Me, I don't like Six Flags anymore.
Six Flags is one off. Their effect of actually being fine. And it's sad to say, it's not just because of what they've been doing ride related. It's because they basically took... So Sim Zalabim basically has started taking the, say, average park goer and saying, who gives a crap about you? You spend the money. You seen Santa Claus 3, right?
Yeah.
What did Jack Frost do to North Pole?
Oh, he made a commercialized thing for everybody going and was killing Christmas.
And that's exactly what this one's starting to do now, is completely killing off what your park was, what fun we had, just because he wants this.
Oh, yeah. Six Flags is so out of touch.
Yeah.
With reality.
The only park that's actually in touch with reality is, and everybody's pissed off about this because, again, Jeffrey keeps doing his thing, is Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Gotta give the guy daps for everything that he's been doing and keeping his...
Yeah, he's a great...
He's the only one, I think, in this industry in Six Flags right now that's actually got balls and actually saying, look, you can do your corporatized crap at the other parks. My park will take care of us, our customers, and give them what they want.
Yeah, they give him the budget. He knows what he can spend and what he can't spend, and he just does what...
Yeah. Instead of being a yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes ma'am, he
wants to do what he wants
himself.
to do. Yeah, he wants to do what he thinks is in the best interest of the park and his park guests.
Yeah.
If we had more of that, maybe it would change my tune.
Yeah.
We don't have that anywhere else in the chain.
And the chain itself is actually just everybody's on their knees kissing Sim Zim Bam Bam's ass, basically.
Yeah, see, if I worked there, if I was the park president of whatever, I'd tell him to suck my ass.
Yeah.
I'd be like, dude, I'm doing what I want. You don't like it, fucking fire me.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm going to do what I got to do. What's in the best interest of this park. You hire... Six Flags would have hired me to do X, Y, Z, and now you want me to lick your asshole? No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You see, the old investors of Over Texas and Over Georgia still can't do anything. Isn't that coming up?
Yeah.
The end of that, isn't it like 2030, 28? I don't know if we got extended.
Coming up there.
Somewhere around there. Like, I think after when it hits a certain date, Over Texas and Over Georgia can do something.
Because you look at everything else. Look at all the parks.
And you know what? Right now, I hope they do.
Yeah, they do. I hope so. But look at every park that's out there. Look at all the parks that you've gone this season.
Oh, yeah.
You look at everything that you've gone to. Where have you gone?
Everywhere but Six Flags.
And what chains have you gone into?
Cedar Fair, Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, because it's all one. Well, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, one.
SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Hirschland. And then the family parks.
Yep. Knoebels.
Yeah. So you look at all those parks. Where's the attendance actually have gone?
Everywhere but Six Flags.
Exactly. So, again, stop corporatizing Six Flags and you'll get your fans back. You'll get everybody's actually happiness back.
Yeah,
We're not happy with Six Flags anymore.
No, I mean, I would be okay with paying and everything and doing everything as long as the experience was upped and the parks were clean and it looks like somebody just shit all over the floor and there's your Six Flags. They don't take. Here's the thing. I don't know if it's because they're short employees, but that's not a fucking excuse.
It's not an excuse anymore.
No.
No.
If you can't get employees because of pay reasons, you need to up your pay. Sorry. You know what I mean? But on the other side of all that, if you have, say you have 10 employees that clean a day, maybe you need 20. Well, sorry, you 10, you're going to have to step it up. You can't but the kids today, they don't want to work.
No, they don't.
They want to cry about, I'm going to do that.
Oh, I don't like doing that.
No, you can, that's because they build the wrong culture in the employee
industry
side of everything. Because let me tell you, even if you're short-staffed in any business, not just Six Flags,
everybody else has to step up.
Well, no. It's the culture and how the employees are treated. I'm not saying you got to make love to your employees. I'm saying you need to treat them right. Treat them with respect. Listen to your employees. Don't go, well, I'm the boss and I'm the king and I can do what I want. That's the wrong culture to have.
Wrong culture.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you guys something. I'm going to use 13th World Fright Park as an example. I did not get paid, period, to help build that.
Yeah.
Not 1 cent.
Neither did I. What did we do?
I mean, they bought us lunch and stuff. They'd buy pizza and give us drink. But, as like a thank you for helping. We didn't ask for money.
Yeah.
Why did we do that? I'm going to tell you exactly. I don't know about you, but I'm going to tell you why I did that. One, I wanted to learn how to do things and not be a friggin' idiot. You know what I mean? I wanted to learn the industry from beginning, how to build one, how to run one, how to manage one, how to do the whole thing. I wanted just to be part of that, number one. Number two, I love these people, like Rich and Nell and everybody.
Yeah.
And Zeke and even Zeke's dad and Mike and all that. I do that because they treat everybody with respect.
Yes.
They listen to their employees. They had to... Obviously, I had a true love and passion for it, of course. That's another thing. But
it's the respect that we both actually have for Rich, Zeke, and everybody.
And the respect they have for us.
Yes.
They listen to us. Some of our ideas come out and happen. Yeah. Some don't. Hey, not everything is going to happen. Yeah. But everybody listens.
Look in
Everybody's
3 years
listening.
that we've been with them.
Oh, yeah.
We're exactly part of the family. We were part of the family the first year.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically the thing. Put your dues in and you earn your respect.
Yeah, so my whole point of that is if you treat your employees right, you don't act like an asshole, and you show mutual respect back, yes, we know they're the boss. When they tell us to do something, we do it. Right? Why? Because of the way that we're treated. If any business, not just Six Flags, but in this case, Six Flags, if they did that and didn't treat their employees like shit and have all these weird things that mean nothing, I guarantee you people would step up.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. It's their management doesn't know what they're doing. That's company-wide. It's not just they're not training them right. They're not treating them right. You got to leave. When you go to work anyway, keep your ego at the door. If you got an ego, if you have an ego, leave it the fuck in your car. Don't bring that ego into your job. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I'm telling you, just like Nell said, more bees with honey.
Yeah.
If you treat I'm not saying you got to give your employees, I'm not saying that. But respect each other. Treat each other as a human being. Listen, and if you can accommodate. Don't go no just because you want to be a dick and you're the boss.
Yep.
When we had a shit ton of employees with our company before COVID, and now nobody wants to work. Still we can't get anybody to work.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to do it. I've tried. And
help you.
You know what I mean?
Just train me.
And look, all my employees loved me, and I was their boss. You want to know why? Because I wasn't a stickler. I was like, look, I need you to do X, Y, Z.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we you know, like on Fridays we'd buy everybody lunch, do some cool shit. We used to do company outings. We had a company outing at Lake Compounds, had exclusive ride time and everything.
Yeah.
Employees loved it. We had a lot of perks, right? We always treated them. Now, you're not always busy at any job. There's a lot of downtime, right? I just say, hey, look, I want you to do these 3 tasks. It should take you 2 hours. You're here for 8.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck for the rest of 6 hours you're on your computer looking at porno. I don't care. Just, I don't want to have to chase you. I'm going to treat you like respect. You treat me with respect. You treat me right. You know, I treat you right. That's how it is. I'm not saying I'm not a pushover. Nobody tried. And when you did that, nobody was trying to push one over on us. Six Flags doesn't have that kind of work ethic. I mean, yeah, you're going to have bad apples in every bunch. There's no... Yeah, Six Flags... Yeah, Carrots are the same thing. Six Flags treats their employees the same as their customers. Like shit.
Yep.
Trust me, I know a lot of employees that even still work there. They're like, oh, they treat us like shit.
They do.
I hear it all the time.
Well, look at how they take them out on training. It's like a conga line of them all out on training.
Oh, yeah.
And throwing them to the wolves.
Yeah, so that's why it's just like, that's why if I got to look at the account to see if, you know, if I missed one payment, I'm not paying it. You know what I mean? Not paying it, not going back. If I want to go to a Six Flags, I'll just buy a ticket. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you can't, I mean, I get it. Disney is this machine, Universal is this machine, and they want that. But I'm telling you, if you treat, I understand what you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get when you have to watch out when you're nice because you could get used as a doormat.
Yeah.
You got to find a happy medium with you, and you can find that out pretty quickly with your employees.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Which way it's going to go. And if you don't want those bad scenes, get rid of them. I don't care how good somebody is. Yeah. I don't care if you're the top technician for me in the world.
If you're a shitty dumbass, well,
you're out.
bye.
I don't care. Goodbye.
Screw. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Don't let the door hit you on the ass.
We don't, especially in my company, I don't let employees walk on me. And if I don't care if you're the greatest lighting technician on the planet. You act like an asshole, you're out. Mm-hmm. You don't have to try to be the big dog on the planet. We had one employee trying to hold us ransom for more money. They wanted to make more money in their salary than me and my father.
They can go fuck themselves.
$20,000 a year more.
If they're worth that much, they can build their own fucking company and do it themselves.
And guess what happened to that guy?
Bye.
Well, yeah, he said, "Oh, I'm not going on any more jobs unless I get." I think he wanted $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
He wasn't even there a year. You're trying to tell me that you're worth more than my dad?
No.
My dad is one of the founders of inventing lighting control with GE.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me that you're going to tell me that you're better than him?
No.
No, there's no way. If you help create that and engineer that, if you did not engineer that, no. You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope.
And this one employee he was making 22 an hour within his first year. Like making good money at the time.
Yeah. Jesus.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at that time, everybody was getting like $9, $10 an hour.
And he was
getting 22.
Higher. Yeah.
So I don't know what it equal. I don't know what, like almost $50,000 he was making.
Yeah.
So he wanted a $50,000 bump to continue working.
Not worth it.
He told me, I said, well, we'll talk on Monday. This was like Friday night.
Yeah.
I called my father. told him what was going on. We called him Saturday, said, meet us in the office on Monday morning. We had a conversation. We said, goodbye. Fired him right on the spot. Said, not going to happen. And if you don't want to, get out. Guess what? Walked right out the door. Like, see you later.
Bye. Take a
Bye. We gave him his final pay. See you later. Yeah. Yep. Family. Nell's saying family or not. Bye-bye. It was good this year till I had to be that guy.
Yeah, you did.
You're right. All right. So, quickly, I'm just going to give you the New Year's Eve show reminder. Then we're going to talk about Nightmare Acres.
Yeah.
So, reminder, it's New Year's Eve, obviously. Worcester, Massachusetts, the Raven. Doors open at 7. Tickets are $13. First Jason, King Gordy, myself, Problematic, Lex the Hex Master, Gibby Stites, Capital Punishment. I believe Psycho Sin is playing. We got DJ LM on the 1s and 2s. And
I was talking to him yesterday.
yeah, I was talking to him today for a little bit. I love DJ LM. Yeah, I got these. Oh, I forgot. I was going to show off those Ray-Ban sunglasses. I didn't show them off. I forgot to bring them down.
Oops.
I was going to try and show you and Ashley. Remember last week? And
Yeah,
I had them upstairs. Yeah, I got these right before I went to Florida. But in any case, so we will have Haunt Actors. It's sponsored by 13 Road Fright Park. We have several actors that are, like I said, they're going to go on stage. They're going to roam around. If you come to the show and they're roaming around, you can take pictures with them. They might fuck with you. I can't tell you because I don't know what these guys are going to do. It's up to them. Some will come on stage.
Cupcake makes a return.
Yep, Cupcake will be in the house. It's just going to be a fun show. It's New Year's Eve. Go to the Raven, Worcester, Massachusetts. I don't need to beat this. I spent too much time on this last week. But it's going to be fun. Like, if you're looking for something, don't sit on your couch. You know what I mean? I used to do that for years. Some people, Brian was telling me he hasn't gone out in 17 years on New Year's Eve. That's why when the opportunity, he was like, fuck yeah, I'm going. I don't want to sit.
Well, me, I have we have a tradition where we go out, grab something to eat, have macaronis or Chinese, and we go home and play games until midnight.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like what our Christmas Eve is going to be. Just playing games.
Oh, I'll probably be here on Christmas Eve.
Because we're making empanadas. Tina and Larry's going to be here at my house. Obviously, if you come, you're more than welcome.
I'm going to stop by.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.
Because Saturday I'm going to be freaking, I'm going to be busy and everything, but I'm also going to need that downtime. I need to get away.
Yeah, you need to get away from shit and just clear your head, get away. I know what it's like. So if you want to come have a good time, don't sit on the couch. Come out and party. You don't have to drink. You don't have to do drugs. Just, you know what I mean? Instead of just sitting home, because being home on New Year's Eve is kind of lonely. Like even if you it's just like you and I, it kind of sucks.
It does.
Like, I mean, yes, you're enjoying your time with that person, right?
What would we be doing? Watching the stupid TV shows that night.
Yeah, Rockin' Eve, whatever. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, I like that. And maybe I go back to that next year. But for this year, when it was happening, I'm like, and then I wanted to make sure that I had as many of my family, as I call it, like you and Nell and everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody we're gonna have a blast. Yeah, just like come out and party. Like just come out and have fun. You know, that's all.
As soon as you said that you were doing that, and when you said we got the show, what did I do?
I'm coming.
That's exciting.
Well, I'm sick of sitting home on New Year's Eve. I love everybody in my house. But I'm sick of staring at you motherfuckers every day. Like just sitting there on a couch. I'm tired of watching the ball drop.
Yep.
Let my balls drop on stage, baby. Yeah. You know, like I just want to have fun. Like that's what it's about. Just party. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to do drugs. You don't have to drink to have a party.
No, you get to have fun.
You just have fun and vibe with us. That's all I want.
Hang out with your wang out and...
Well, I think I'd go to jail.
Yeah, you would.
Well, no, it's 21 plus. It could be a strip club. I'll wiggle my little wiener around. You know, just woo, do a little helicopter. Like an RC helicopter. R.I.P. Cupcake.
Uh-oh.
Terrifier's going to kill you.
No.
You're done.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hug now. It was nice.
Oh, nice meal.
It was nice while I knew you. He's going to kill. All right, so Nightmare Acres. This is located in South Windsor,
Connecticut.
I know it's competition, but this was Christmas time, so I have no problem talking about it. We don't do a Christmas haunt yet anyway. You know, at 13th World and Palmer. So thanks to Rez, because Rez from Reztoba, he put it out there and let us know. I know when I talk, Rich asked me how it was, and I told him, he's like, damn guy, he goes, I'm going with you guys next year. So he's in for next year.
Ryan's coming with us.
Yeah, like everybody, after everybody watched my review and watched Rez's review, everybody's like, I'm going. So I figure I know next Christmas isn't gonna. If 13th World's gonna do a Christmas haunt, it's not gonna be 23.
No,
it'll be 24, probably the earliest. I don't know. Maybe a magical thing happens and they do a Christmas haunt. I don't think so, but I don't know. That's up to them guys, you know.
Yeah.
But I figure we at least got next year to
enjoy another one.
Yeah, enjoy it again. So so here's the thing. When you go to a Christmas haunted attraction, it's usually, especially in this area in the Northeast in New England, they're indoors. Like Fright Kingdom does theirs indoors.
Nelson, hold my beer.
Hold my beer. He's like, yeah, he'll be like, yeah. You think you're going there next year? Nah, I'll show you, bitch. Stop. He's probably saying, stop going to the competition, asshole.
Hey, we all had fun that night. Last Saturday night.
Well, look at it like this, right? All haunted houses send people to check the other haunts out. One, it's to help support, because the motto behind the scenes, I've heard it. I've learned it from other haunts.
Yeah.
It's many haunts, one family. Like, haunts help each other out.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all competition. We're all trying to be the best. But when we went to this place, it's Nightmares Acres. Feartown was there. Factory Terror was there. 13th World Cumberland was there. 13th World Palmer was there. Like, we had actors from all those haunted houses.
Yeah.
Everybody, we were all hanging out. Nobody was like, fuck you from the other haunt. No, it was none of that.
No, we all had fun together.
Yeah, we were all... Well,
let's just put it this way. We went in as one group, and somehow, some way, inside that haunt, I think we were in like 6 to 8 different other groups.
Oh, yeah, they did a great job at separation. And this is something that I've told Nell. I've told Rich and Zeke. I said, look, Rich and Zeke and Nell, they always want to be next level. You know what I mean? They always want to up the ante. That's what I love about these guys. They're always trying to do things. And one thing that I want to see them do is like how this place did the separation.
Yeah.
And I told Nal and I told Rich, I told everybody, because for me, like, Rich always picks my brain, because I've been to so many different haunted attractions around the country that he's like, well, what works? What doesn't work? Is there anything that we've seen? Is there anything that would help us in terms of different ways of doing, not stealing something, but is there something,
just other ways that we could try
to do things and perfect what those people were doing, but make it our own? Like, everybody does a separation in some way. Everybody does something. Everybody copies off of everybody. You're not getting around that. Everybody steals from everybody. Everything that you want to do can be found online on YouTube. There's no more keeping anything secret. It doesn't happen.
No.
Not in today's world. So, like, I know, like, some haunted attractions get very pissed when they see, like, their thing in somebody else's haunt. And I get it. You made that creation. You're not getting your just due that you made that creation. It is what it is. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying everybody does it. Everybody steals from everybody. And if you think otherwise, you're out of your mind. It's just how the industry works. Because there's only so many things you can do, and then you just got to perfect it and make it your own. So, in any case, so at Nightmare Acres, when we got there, I know Rez got there before I did with Anne Marie. So, when they got there, they were talking about an elf jumping through his car window. That guy, the elf in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And then he was up in the midway later.
He was crazy.
Yeah, he was a cool... And we found out that they got some of their masks from Fright Kingdom. I don't know if they bought them or Bauer. I don't know. But, like, some of the stuff...
I think he said they borrowed some stuff.
Yeah, so that elf costume was from Fright Kingdom. The pie faces were from Fright Kingdom. So they had a bunch of stuff, and it was really cool. In any case, so we get into the line... Oh, yeah. What do you call it? Krampus was licking Rez's ball. So the joke was going, I went to Connecticut and got my ball licked. And... that
was a blast, though. Seeing him. And then he also tried to choke Jess.
Yep. Tried to choke the wifey who didn't succeed.
No. Damn it.
Just kidding. So when we get in there, right, there was like a little hallway. And then we got put into the main room. Like, we were standing there. Oh, yeah, we got shot with this crazy air gun. But it's not like the one that we have at 13th World. that guy
Made his own.
with welding gas
Yep.
that's shooting out.
That's why it was louder too.
Oh yeah, things sound like the place was blowing up. Like it just blew up in a million pieces, it sounded like. So anyway, so the first room was hysterical. They first they have us all line up. There's like 8 of us in this room. They have us line up and face the wall.
And then you also have Mrs. Are you talking about the Mrs. Claus room?
That was the first room.
Yeah.
That's what the air gun. I'm talking about when you get to where the Christmas tree is.
Yeah.
So they have us face the wall, and one by one, we're getting plucked. And we're getting, there was also, so in the middle of this room, there's a Christmas tree and a chair like what John's sitting on, a metal chair. Everybody's against the walls. So, and there's 2 doors. One said patient, and one, I forgot what the other door said.
I forgot the other one too. The other one was mostly female.
Was it? Oh, so they probably had, I get what they
Ashley was telling me what they had them doing there.
What are they, I don't even know what happened in there.
Ashley was saying that whoever it was in there made her straddle a girl.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
I'm like, damn, I couldn't see.
I know, right? So they pluck, and they're just moving people to different doors, the 2 different doors. They're splitting everybody up. So after everybody's gone, well, they plucked me and they put me in a chair. There was still 1 or 2 people after me that still had to go through doors. So I'm watching people getting grabbed and thrown through a door. So I'm sitting like this, I'm just sitting waiting. And this elf comes up to me, and he has a present in front of his package. Walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, you know what's in this box?" And I go, "Yeah, your dick." And he goes, "Why don't you open up and find out?" So I open up the box, and there's a note inside. It said, "My dick." And I'm like, I was cracking up. I thought it was great. Then I got put through the patient door, whatever.
Yeah, you were with me.
Yeah. And then, was that where we got put in a cell?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got put in that room, like closet
room.
They're just stuffing people in there. Like
there was
like
about
five,
or six of us.
They just stuffed us in this thing with a sheet, curtain. Then they because there was people, the group ahead of us was sitting on the couch and taking pictures and stuff. Mm-hmm. So then when it's our turn, they put me in the corner.
They put you in the corner. I was on the stupid couch.
Yeah, wasn't it wet or something?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, they put me in the corner, and then they had us.
They had an elf actually come at us and ask us our names. So naturally, me.
Oh,
and him,
yeah.
And me and you kept screwing with us.
Yeah, but then you were a pussy and you gave up.
I slipped.
No excuse. Right, so the lady comes up, and the elf comes up and was like, "What's your name?" And I go, "Dr. Giggles." She goes, "No, what's your name?" I said, "Dr. Giggles." She's like, "Your legal name." I'm like, "Dr. Giggles." I said, "You can even ask John." I said, "Ask him." And he goes,
ask Cupcake.
I said, "Ask Cupcake." And then she goes, "Cupcake? What's his name?"
And stands on top and looks over.
Yeah, and he goes, "Dr. Giggles." She's like, "No, what's his name?" He said Giggles like twice, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, she had the friggin' cane right to my friggin' forehead.
Yeah, and then eventually he gave up like a bitch. He gave up. I'm disappointed in you, John.
It was funny.
It was really funny. If you had to be there. Then after that, they make us all line up for a family photo
and put you on the ground.
They told me to sit like a little doggy. I was sitting on the ground
in the mud.
In the mud. I was sitting in mud. We're all sitting there.
You have the picture on here?
Let me see if I don't. I should. No. I don't know. Let me look real quick. I might. I don't think I do. Let me see. Oh, wait. I might, because look, there's that picture.
Yeah. Should be somewhere in there.
If that's there, it should be there. I don't see it. I just see this one picture. I don't have...
Is that the one over there?
This one? No, I got it on my phone. Hang on. I'll show you the pictures so you get an idea. Because it is a cool picture. And the thing that I really liked about it was... It was interactive where they go, "Who's got a phone?"
My phone was in my pocket and I wasn't coming out.
So I where am I? Where the hell's my... Oh, okay, here we go. Waiting for what? What are you waiting for? Christmas? What are you waiting for to... I could probably get it faster going on friggin' Facebook. Ready? Watch this. Wait, I gotta get through a few pictures, a few posts. Holy shit, I post a lot. Oh, wait, no, I wrong page because I didn't put it on... No, I didn't post a thing about it on my personal page. Hang on. It's on the Dr. Giggles page. 1 o'clock in the morning in the studio.
I know.
That was tough.
I was almost actually in the car and driving over.
I mean, you could have came. We were just sitting there, dude. All right, let me put selfie. I'm just gonna name it selfie. All right. I love your face, John. Looks like you.
Well, they said duck face.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you're a little too happy with her, like with a duck face. It looks like you're getting ready to like slap her in the head with your dick. Let's just be honest with that.
Yeah, it does.
I know you weren't. She was cool. That was the picture you're gonna see in a second here. You'll see the girl in front of John. She's actually the makeup person. Oh, wait, image for let's hope it's not a stupid file. Like where the hell is it? Where's the S's? Come on, selfie. Yeah, oh good, I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Sorry about the taking so long. All right, so see this? I'm sitting in mud right now, right here. Now look at John. Look me, I got a duck face. You got these two other people who I have no idea who they are, but I know when we got put in the room with the bed, I was sitting on his lap.
Yeah, that was the one that he was sitting on his lap. I was like, he's gonna sit on his lap or my lap. I
sat on his lap and then I'm running around. I'm like, I got a dick in my ass, like on the thing. It was funny. But so I like the interactivity here. They had us line up, take like a family picture, right? That's what it looks like.
It does.
They also take a selfie. I have it on my phone, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, the selfie they purposely did.
Yeah. So the girl that's next to me, she's the makeup lady. I talked to her later. You got John behind her. Just look at his face. Look at her. It's kind of funny. You look at me. I look like I'm blowing kisses to something. I'm like, That guy actually on the top right looks like Elon Musk a little bit.
He does.
Next to the snowman. You know, like it was like they just like you're doing this.
Looks like he wants his blowjob from you.
Yeah, he's like, oh, come on. They should have had like a dildo coming out.
They should have.
They should have had something. So yeah, that they did that inside this Christmas haunt. Like you take, I like that. I told Rich we need to do something like that.
Yeah.
At the Fright Park, in one of the sets.
Yeah.
Some way, just be like, hey, just for interactivity. He goes, Rich is all about selfies. So
we all know how he is.
He loves the selfies. So I said, hey, it's an idea. If you want to use it, use it. If not, whatever. But besides that, anyway. But I like that aspect of it, and kudos to Nightmare Acres for that, because I've never seen that in a haunt before.
That was cool.
Like, I thought it was great. So
then on top of it, the next room.
Wait, which one was the next one?
Was that the cat one?
Oh, yeah, because it was the bedroom.
We went to the bedroom where you had to dick up your ass, and the guy actually smelled really good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was getting kissed on the head and everything.
Yeah, and I'm like, ooh, he smells really good.
Yeah, somebody was kissing the back of my head. I don't know who it was. They're like going like this, and I'm feeling, and you can hear him going, and you feel it on his.
Yeah.
So then we go to the sister's room or whoever it is, and she's got a cat box. So now, and this is fucked up, but I love it. So
I was waiting for you to say, "Come on, John."
Well, they got me to go over there. Who else was with me?
Jess.
Yeah, I thought you were there.
Jess. I was, and then the other one that was in front of me ended up walking up with you. Son of a bitch.
So, the gag was, I can't find my glasses. Help me find my glasses. They're buried in the kitty litter. Well, they have like fake cat shit. I hope it was fake. I don't know if it was real or not.
Hope you didn't lick your fingers.
No, I had gloves on. I had my winter gloves on because it was like, 28 degrees, 33 degrees, something like that. So I had gloves on. So now I got my hands. I mean, the kitty litter is clean, but it had like white turds and brown turds and inside the kitty litter. And we're like reaching in, grabbing. And then she goes, oh, I hope you find them. They kind of look like this. And she has the glasses. And you're like, son of a bitch. I got my hand in cat litter. I left the gloves in the car. I should go see if they still smell like cat litter, because they did for a while.
And me, I got separated into the next room, which had the big thing with the ducks, little tiny ducks in there.
Well, I got into that
Shower
room after.
I got into that room, and then they put somebody in. They put Lindsay in the closet area. Somebody was looking up at the shower head, and then me and two others had to go searching for the duck with no smile. Well, in that water, actually, they must have had dumped or something in there from the froggy frog smells, because my gloves smelled like it.
Oh, all right. That's cool.
And you're trying to look through the ice water and everything, and then the idea was trying to find a duck with no smile. Well, where's the duck with no smile? The duck that she had.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't believe any of you couldn't figure it out yet. I'm like, the duck you have. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, it was very naughty. They would talk dirty to you and everything.
She threw the duck at me.
Yeah, because I remember doing that same thing. And the crazy thing was, we only went through 3 sets out of 8. They said that when it's Halloween time, they have 8 sets. They just shortened it to 3.
You were going behind the sets, too.
Yeah, there was all different tunnels, hallways that they built for this.
The sex dungeon.
Oh, I loved it. Wait, didn't we go to the kitchen first?
Yeah, we went to the kitchen with the gingerbread man.
Those gingerbread. Matter of fact, the building manager, he built, when we did Rez's thing, he came on, we talked to him.
He said he'll build anything and anything that you want.
Yep.
He's the Nell of...
Yeah, he's like the Nell and the Ellie Mae of the haunts. You know. And what else was there? So we go into this kitchen, and we had to get sugar shots in our ass.
Yeah, and old lady with the sugar shots shot it in my ass, and I go, ooh, I like that, and she grabbed my ass. Had a whole handful.
Oh yeah. Well, she goes left or right. I didn't hear about the sugar shot.
Yep.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, when she goes left or right, I didn't even do any drugs, so I don't know why. I must have just been zoning or something.
Yeah.
Because we were against the wall. I must have been like zoning for a minute. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, she goes left or right. I'm like, I don't know, pick one. She goes both. Boop. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, oh, my butt. You know. Then they had me sit at the table. Then we had to go walk into something else. Remember there was the archway of pots and pans that was awesome? Yeah. Oh, and then we went, after that was the sex dungeon.
The sex dungeon was fun.
Yeah, so...
The sex dungeon, I got paddled, and then...
No, I got nothing out of that. Well, no, because I had the key. Now, let me reverse a little bit, because I forgot to talk about the key. When we got into that very first room, Mrs. Claus hands me a key and says, don't lose this. So I had zip a pocket. So I unzip my pocket, put the key in, zip the pocket. So for a little bit, I had the key in my hand. I'm like, I'm going to lose this fucking thing.
Yeah, you are.
So I said, let me put the key in my pocket, zip it. So then, like, I'm with other people. I'm not even with Jess. All you guys are gone.
It's weird because I only seen you like two or three different sets, rooms that we like vanished in, and then all of a sudden I was like, where the hell did he go? I can hear Jess. I can hear you.
Yep.
I seen Reds quick, not even like for like 2 seconds. I was mostly with Lindsay.
Yeah, and then so the receptionist, that girl.
Yeah.
She gets all up in my face. I'm like she's like this close to me, like she could kiss me. I could smell her breath, like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't bad, but I could smell it.
She played a good character, though.
Yeah, she was, and she was very flirty, and she was awesome. And she goes, I heard you got the key. They told me. I'm like, oh, shit, yeah, the key. I got the key. She's like, where's the key? I said, oh, it's in my pocket. She goes, get it. And she's like, oh, yeah, we heard about you. You got the key. And so I pull out the key, and she takes it from me, and she goes, all right, you got 30 seconds to find the duplicate key, or you're fucked. It's exactly what she said. Yep. So I go, and there was like one on the table that looked identical to that. She takes the real key and throws it across the room. And I go, well, I can't get out now. I'm stuck. And then she takes the other key and throws the other key. And I'm like, well, gee, thanks. She goes, no, you're all set, go. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Well, they had me and 3 other guys. Because we didn't have the key, we got paddled, and then she took us to the peep show. And we had to get on our knees. And
yeah, it wasn't a peep show.
It was the air thing that goes into your face.
Yeah.
I was on my knees, and that thing went, woo.
Oh, one thing too, when I went into the office, she's like, "Oh, welcome to the sex dungeon." I'm like, "Yeah!" I'm like,
That's what I
yeah.
said.
I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Don't get too excited, honey. This is just the office."
And then they threw us in a regular holding cell. And then the girl that was there asked us, what did we do, the most criminal thing we did this year? So naturally me, I go, fuck a cat. Calls me a sick son of a bitch, and then I get smacked. It was like a dildo or something like that.
Who timed it? I don't know. Somebody timed it.
It was one of Lindsay's friends that timed it, I want to say.
It came out to about a little over 48 minutes it took to go through this haunt. I mean, there's still even more to go. Like, we're not even done. There was, what else was there? I know the end.
We had the moving floor room.
Oh, yeah.
Where we had to sing and dance, and I'm over there twerking.
Yeah, like they had this, and it's weird. It wasn't like a full room. You walk up this ramp, you get on this ramp.
Almost busted my face.
And you get in this room, and all of a sudden it starts bouncing.
And I'm over there. I actually end up singing "Deck My Balls It's Halloween."
Well, I started what do you call it? I started singing abortion chorus.
Yeah.
So she's telling me to sing. She wants me to sing a Christmas song, right? So I'm singing abortion. I'm like, abortion, abortion. I don't want the baby. The lady looks at me and she goes, "You suck as a musician." She's like, "Shut the fuck up." That's exactly. I got told to shut the fuck up for singing abortion in the haunted house, and it was funny. We were laughing. Whoever was with me, I don't even know. It wasn't me. I don't know who the fuck was with me. So then, the thing's bouncing while I'm singing abortion. I'm jumping up and down, going, "Abortion, abortion. I don't want the baby." And everybody with me is laughing except for the two girls that are with the elves that are with us. I guess they didn't like the abortion song. It's not for everybody,
No. Oh,
so then we had to walk down after the room's done bouncing. Well, let me reverse a little bit more. The cool thing about the whole experience, the owners, the makeup girl, went through and were videotaping us, recording us.
Yeah.
But the owners and the makeup people went through what we went through.
Because they didn't know what they were getting into, because they were just told to do whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah, they didn't know, so they wanted experience.
Because we found that out when that guy was on with Rez. We found out they just told them, do whatever you want to do, your heart's desire.
Yeah.
Whatever. Can you swear? Yes. Okay, fine. They did whatever they wanted to do, and honestly, the improv that they did was phenomenal.
And most of those people, quite a few of them, were newbies, first season. Yeah. They took the crop because they said they usually have 120 actors.
Yeah.
During Halloween, they have 120 actors. For this event was only 25.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the bouncy room. So we have to, after the room's done bouncing, we go down the ramp and there's like a playground. So we're all lined up. They have us lined up.
And when I went through there, I got tied up with Garland or whatever it was.
Yeah, and then
Garland, whatever it was.
So the game we played was you had to give them a compliment, and when you didn't give the right compliment, something happened to you.
You got bagged.
Yeah, I got bagged, like a giant Christmas bag, very colorful. Whatever I said, I don't know what the hell I said. She didn't like it. I mean, it wasn't it was a good compliment. She just didn't like it. So, I guess she just wanted to bag me.
Yeah.
Puts this big, I look like Cousin It. I'm just a Christmas bag walking around, and I'm walking. And then eventually they had me follow their voice. I just keep walking, and then eventually they pulled a bag off over my head. And one thing I forgot to mention, throughout, when you go sign in and sign the waiver, they handed everybody one of these. Everybody got one, and when
not a Kotex either.
No, I have mine in my car. So when they told you to, you went like this, so you couldn't see shit. You had it. You played.
I cheated.
No, I didn't. I played along. I played along like that, and I'm just like, so picture me walking around, and I gotta feel shit, and I'm sitting on some guy's lap and dick and whatever, and I'm like this, can't see shit. So that was part of that. I forgot to mention, and half of the haunt you spent blindfolded. You didn't know what was going on.
No, you didn't. And it was actually made it better.
Yeah, then there was another room too. Remember with the Krampus painting on the wall?
Yeah.
Wherever the hell that, I don't know where the hell it was in the haunt, you know, in terms of where.
Yeah. Where we had to reenact the
painting.
paintings.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and they also had that big vagina wall thing that we
Oh, yeah, the birth canal, we call it, that you walk, you know, the blow-up inflatable thing
and
you
it
walk
was
through.
completely darkness, and we had these on at the same time, so everybody kept walking into walls.
Oh, yeah, people walk, yeah, it was funny. Oh, I forgot, there was a hair salon. And the whole joke was they didn't have anything to do for your hair, but they found a tinsel scrunchie, and I wish I had it on, but they put it in my green hair here, and they put it on, and I forgot it had fallen off in my hat.
Josh, where are you?
I left. I'm out of here. I left. No. So, yeah, I had the scrunchie, but the end scene, the last scene. Before you go in there, they blindfold you. And they walk you to a pole. And they say, put your arms around the pole. Then they tie you up to the pole so you can't move.
They tied me and guy goes, put your arms up. Okay. Go to the pole. Okay. So what I did was I was being a smart ass. And I go, and he goes, I didn't triple dog dare you.
And then, oh yeah, so we're all tied up and everything, like to the pole. Everybody wants, and then upcycle shoe. What the hell is upcycle shoe nice? I probably just promoted them. Damn you people! I don't know who you are. Anyway, I don't know who that is. Sorry, I don't mean to offend. I don't know who that is. Anyway, so we're all tied up. You know, we're all tied up. Everything's going on. It's taking a little bit, like a couple minutes. You know, there's a lot of people in this room getting tied to poles and shit. So I'm just like, well, if I'm going to die and I'm going to go out, I'm like, Santa can jiggle my balls. And the whole place, everybody just started laughing. When we got out, Jess goes, what made you say that? Like nothing. There was no prompt. There was nothing to make me say that. I'm like, I don't know. My brain just told me to say that.
They did the chainsaws, and I'm like, ooh, I'm getting a hot on from the chainsaws. And the guy goes, hey, we got to make an OnlyFans for this one.
Yeah. So basically, once they're ready to go, all of a sudden you start hearing, so they're going up and they're touching you with the chainsaws. And most of the people most of us were haunt actors, you know, in the group there. So we're not scared.
Well, a couple of people where I could see from the side of my eyes.
Yeah.
Were actually jumping to it.
You know what I mean? Like, honestly, that's just Josh. Yeah, you know. So, you know, like, it was crazy. And then when that whole scene was over, then you took the blindfolds off, and then you come up to the end, which is a photo op with an actual guy that plays Krampus that's 6'6". Somebody had said to him, is that really your height or you on stilts? And the guy showed that he wasn't on stilts with his feet.
Yeah.
He didn't talk, but he showed that this is me. This is really my height. Oh my God, how the Grinch stole kisses. So, and then when we got out, but the funny thing is John was waiting at a picnic table for us to get out for how many minutes?
Probably a good 10 minutes-ish.
So he's at a picnic table 10 minutes. We're still in the haunt. He got away from us.
There's yours.
Thank you. And, yeah, it was nuts. It was just nuts. He's sitting there and we're all coming out like, John! So overall, it was a great experience for those that want to go to a cool haunt, like for Christmas. I mean, I don't know how it is for Halloween. I've never been.
They said that it's crazy for Halloween season. They have the 8 sects that you go through, and you go deeper into the woods than you do already.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. Regardless if it's competition, no, I wish they were edibles. It's just regular chocolate. My edibles are upstairs, trust me. In about an hour, when I go upstairs, I'll be enjoying my edibles. Don't you worry. But I know the competition. I had never heard of this place. Most people never heard of this place. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got a message from Santa. It says that's what you're getting for Christmas. Don't shit your pants. I recommend, at least for the Christmas, I haven't done Halloween, so I don't know how it is. But for Christmas, they do an excellent job.
Yes, they do.
It reminded me a lot of Fairtown Extreme Fears. The cool thing was, like at 13th World, depending upon what set you go into, you're going to get fucked up. You know what I mean? We're going to beat your ass a little bit, you know, have a little fun, right? This was all soft touch. Oh my God, that's fart stinks. You know, the extreme part of it was a psychological mind fuck.
It really was.
Like, I know we're telling you, you guys have no idea really what it's like unless you're in it. I highly recommend the haunt for Christmas for anybody that wants to go and have a cool experience. You're not going to get your ass cut. It's more like when they do like the grabbing, they're just grabbing your shirt.
Yeah.
And just pulling, they're just tugging you along. There's nothing hardcore about it. His hot shrunk 2 sizes. Mine shrunk to nothing. Oh, here's one that says Grinch. Any other cool things on it? Grinch face. Well, he's got 2. There's the same face. Yeah, it's all the same face. Yeah. I didn't know if there was like anything besides Grinch and the faces. No, it's all. No. No, hey. Oh no, it's got to be a different wrap. Mm-hmm. Okay, I get it now. I get it. All right. So, if you want to find something cool, yes, it was like 30s, low 30s degrees. It was cold. They didn't know how good attendance was going to be. They found out that it was worth doing. They're going to continue to do what they said. They actually invited myself and Rez to go do a behind-the-scenes tour in the summertime with it. So we're going to go check that out. And just...
Stunk.
You know, like I said, their crew reminded us of 13th World. It really did. It felt like being in a family. Everybody was super cool. It was a lot of fun, just like what we do, and it was fun.
It was. Honestly, when we were driving up there, what were we talking about? I hope it's not a 10-minute haunt for this much money. And
because it was $45 a ticket.
$45 a ticket, and then you're driving about an hour and 10 minutes, hour and a half.
It was like an hour and 20 minutes.
Say an hour and 20 minutes. We're driving out there, and we're just sitting there. We're like, nobody knows nothing about this haunt. Nobody knows nothing. And their site is very vague on purpose. We all know that.
Yep.
But we got there. We enjoyed ourselves. Blew our minds.
Yeah. Like we really had a good time.
And and to be honest, yes, we go to all these other haunts around here.
Yep.
We have our own favorites and our own that know us and all that shit.
Yeah.
This one did not know us, which also made it a hell of a lot better for me, experience for me, and I know for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because we did not know nothing. Nobody over there knows nothing about us.
Well, now they do.
Now they do.
So now we can probably get extra fuck with. Like, you know what I mean?
And we legitimately had a fun time.
Oh, yeah. I really had a good time. Like, that's why I say if you can get out there to the place, they said that they're going to do it again next year. So
yeah,
go check it out. Like, you're not going to have...
Next year we're getting a bigger group together.
We might be able to buy up all the tickets before anybody else. Like, you might have to do 2 nights.
Well, let's put it this way. We had Barrett's that had a...
Oh, yeah, Barrett's was there, too.
Barrett's, Fairtown,
Factory, and both
and 13th Worlds.
Yep, 2/3. Like, they came out...
And we didn't know who else was there, because we know there was other haunts that probably went, or other people.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was really fun. It was done tastefully. It wasn't like this stupid haunt. They did a very good job. The actors were on point. The ad-libs, because... Everybody knows when I go through a haunted house, I'm talking shit.
I'm the same exact way.
Well, not rudely, but like I'm playing along, and I just got a mouth and I say stupid shit. I'm sorry.
And they improv very quickly.
I mean, I definitely gave them a run for their money. I really tested. I really tested their ad-libbing skills out, and they passed the test.
They honestly worked their asses off.
I made one of the actors fucking break character and just start cracking up just off of shit I was saying. It was the sugar shot lady.
Yep.
I said something to her when I was sitting at the chair. She's like, "You're dirty," and she just couldn't. She had to walk away. She was breaking. She had no choice but to walk away because she just couldn't believe what the fuck came out of my mouth. Mm-hmm. But everybody played it, and I even said to the makeup lady when I was, we were all with the, you heard me. I said, I know some actors hate that shit. She goes, "What are you talking about?" Mm-hmm. When you're, I guess there are some actors that don't like being talked to, whatever. If that's the case, you shouldn't be. You're right. You got it? Come on. You need the Heimlich? You need help?
No,
All right.
down there.
Come on. We got
The wrong pipe.
Oh, we almost lost John, everybody. We almost lost John. Not at Christmas, dude. Don't do that. You all right? You need a.
No, I just went down the wrong pipe.
Well, I was watching because if I had a Heimlich, hey, that would have been cool. I would have saved you live on air.
Yep.
Come on, choke on something. I need to be here right now. Oh, wait, hang on. No, I'll give you something to choke on. But no, I told, and she's like, no, we love that. We know the interaction and stuff. And she said we were a great group. All of us people were great to have around.
Well, I can honestly say we actually did a good job.
Yeah, they did a great job. And plus, I mean, I really helped put them on their toes. I wanted to test their skills out. Not intentionally, but then once I started doing it and seeing, I'm like, how far can I push this? You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to be a disgusting, sexy pig dog. You know what I mean? Like, saying, like, totally, oh, spitters or quitters. I said you forgot to swallow. There you go. So, I will say I put them through the ringer in terms of my dirty mouth.
Yep.
And they passed the test. We all had fun. And
everybody that did go, I will say we all had fun. We
we were all raving about it, and we're still raving about it.
We all had fun. We had everybody that honestly was from other groups and everything. Very nice.
Yep.
We all played along the same exact way.
Yeah, because a lot of people, even though they go to extreme haunts, they oh, that's my dad. Oh, what does he want? I love my dad, but
yeah,
I'm taking tomorrow off. I gotta tell him that. I'll be like, I'm gonna text him. Watch this.
I'm off tomorrow.
I'm home, but after the crazy week of phone calls,
phone sex,
yeah, calls and service all week, I am not working tomorrow. I just told the big boss that I am not working tomorrow. Ain't doing it. I'm taking the day off.
It's Festivus tomorrow, so you have to take it off.
Dude, I've been working till like 6 o'clock every fucking night.
I know.
And starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, dude, it took me 3 hours to take a piss today.
Damn, that's a long-ass piss.
Well, no, because every time I kept walking in the back when the phone rang, instead of being a normal person, hit the bitch button. Hello. And then I'd walk and go back. Hello. Like I got so pissed today. I was walking out the door to go to Dunkin' at 1 o'clock finally to get my first coffee of the day.
Yeah.
And the phone rang. I went, bitch button, and I screamed at the phone. You fucking motherfucker, I hate you. Don't stop calling. I went, and I called the guy like 30 minutes later. I'm like, what do you want? I can't wait to see what my father says. But anyway, so overall, great time, great night. Everybody had a ball. I highly recommend it. You know what I mean? To check it out. It was cool to see different haunts out supporting, to see what they would do. Like, everybody had fun.
Seeing that. It was cool also seeing a new haunt that we never actually gone to.
Yeah, they did a great job. And I didn't have any beefs with anything. And it was great.
And afterwards, we had a good talk with the owner. Which, finding out what he said is like, holy crap, really?
Yeah. No, it was very cool. What Christmas party? Jay, I don't have a Christmas party. I mean, technically, I'm kind of having a tiny one on Saturday, kind of. Nothing huge. You know. I'm waiting to see if my father responds.
You know, he probably will eventually.
Yeah, he will. But I won't. I'll call him after the show, because we're almost done anyway. But yeah, so that was so Nightmare Acres. When Christmas comes up, I'll post a link about it. The tickets were $45. It was great. And
it was fun. Honestly, thanks to Rez for sure, because if he didn't say anything about it.
He's got a frog in his ass over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a great time. You know, so hopefully more and more people go next year, and then when 13th World does a Christmas at some point, you come out to ours.
Yeah.
I mean, it can happen. I don't know when that would happen, if it's going to happen, but if it does happen, make sure, I mean, maybe next year I could.
Yeah.
But they filmed our experience.
Yeah, they did.
They followed us and filmed our experience. And matter of fact, I want to message them and get that even if I can't post it,
Yeah.
I just want to watch it. I want to
see what reactions.
Really I want to see what was going on when we had, what we were all doing and what we looked like. Like, that's what I want. I want to see that footage. I mean, if they say, you can have the footage, but you can't post it, that's fine. I just want to see.
Yeah.
I want to watch it on my TV. Burning out. I just want to watch it and just laugh.
Yeah. Did you watch the DVD?
Yeah, I'll talk to you about that after.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it was a great time. But anyway, we're going to get out of here. Just remember, it's New Year's next week. I ain't got time for a show just because there's studios and hanging. I get to play Super Rap Star next week, So there's just too much going on.
Flavor Flav comes alive again.
But what we'll do is, usually I take the whole month of January off. I'll at least come back for that first week of January to make up for next week. Because we're going to want to talk about the show anyway.
Yeah.
And the news is going to start dying down anyway for the month of January. Nothing major happens in January.
We're going to be probably doing cooking videos maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get back to game nights and shit like that, things like that. We're going to get into that when,
Chicken wing night competition.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do a hot wing. I'm going to order stuff that Hot Ones uses.
Excellent.
And then we're just going to see who pukes and licks butter again. And
I really do look like Monty Burns like this.
We're gonna do shit like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Planet Coaster will definitely come back in the winter. I'll do more of that. Because January, even with the music stuff, there's nothing really major going on in January, even with that. So, I'll just work on music, and I'll have the month of January to really put the time in.
And we're also start having our little discussions on the revamp.
Yeah, the revamp, the direction we're going, what's gonna happen. How is it going to happen?
Yep.
And just whatever. But anyways, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year!
Yep. So, and if remember, if you got nothing to do New Year's Eve and you live around here or whatever, come on out to the show. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Hopefully Santa Claus is good and brings you everything you wanted. And until next time, everybody, Merry Christmas. And keep
Happy New Year.
And keep on coasting, y'all. Peace.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle my fucking balls.